Good morning. We're back with you today, and today's topic is going to be the old style Hornady powder measure. This little powder measure would be like a carryover from when Hornady took over the Pacific Reloading Tool Company, which was a very good company. So it came to us, off the bargain table, and it was pretty much stripped out and beat up. And I'm going to take it apart here for you. And well, we'll just continue on. We'll just pull this drum out here. And you can see, all these hammer marks right in here and on the other side. Well, we draw filed those out, and this was non-existent. It's a knob off of some kind of a piece of equipment that we save, and no handle, just a stripped housing basically with the powder drum, and no, well, they call it a hopper. So we had a lot to deal with here, so we went to Hornady to get the parts for this, and I told the young lady what I had, and she goes, nah, we're not selling parts for that anymore, that's discontinued. I go, oh? I go, well, okay. So I pulled the handle off of a Hornady, a newer one that we have, and it fits on it, on the powder drum. So the handles interchange, all right? And also, you put a handle off of a RCBS, the Uniflow powder measure. They'll interchange. Now your screw holes, they're on 3/4 inch centers. So yeah, I could have made a handle and whittled one out, but I want it to look just as much as a Hornady as it is. So this is how it would come apart and go back together. And when I first started cleaning this up, on your powder adjustment spindle here, they had like a foil decal on here with graduations on it, and that was all boogered up. It had alligator marks on it from a pair of pliers and such. But anyway, not to get this confused with the Redding powder measure, which this screw here would lock your spindle when you got your proper powder charge thrown. So this screw here, or knob, locks this in. And then your adjustment to lock your spindle, that will take a 3/32 Allen wrench. So this came with it too. I had to turn it down on the drill press with a file to knock down the pliers marks. So, but when I went in, I mistook this for the lockdown on the spindle, and that's not true. And I did get it to go through there. I chased the threads so this knob and bolt would go through there. But upon doing so, it's in there too deep, and that allows your drum to slop around here like that. So this part here keeps your drum centered within your housing here. And I'm glad I didn't cause it any damage. We got it working really nice and smooth. So anyway, I called Hornady back. I got a hold of it happened to be the floor supervisor, and told him and said, hey, You know, your new Hornady handles work on this, and so does the RCBS Uniflow. And they're all on 3/4 inch centers, the bolt holes. And also, your drum is the same size as your newer power measures, like this one here. It's the same size of drum, 3/4 inch centers. See, we got the same handle. So, after educating them, why he just gave me the handle and you know, free of charge. So anyway, don't let anybody mislead you like that. You can figure stuff out. If you have another example of something, and again, you can wiggle out a handle if you had to be wiggling out a handle. So the next problem is this particular one, the powder hopper. It fits on the outside, unlike most everything else, which it fits on the inside. So I knew I checked my this little Redding powder measure here, and it has a 2-inch inside diameter on the powder hopper, where it would fit outside here, but in doing so, you would have 1/8 of an inch. So the outside diameter of your powder measure housing, is exactly 1 7/8. So you're putting 2-inch ID over 1 7/8. So you've got a 1/16 of an inch all the way around your powder hopper. So you got to deal with that. And the best way I know to deal with that, and believe me, I have tried. I've got a lot of time in this, and I wanted it to look good. So, you know, I tried this stainless steel, and I couldn't get it quite bent right, and this piece of aluminum, and that wasn't quite right. And because, you know, I'm going to put this in service. It's going to be part of my powder measure stable, and I may want to be, I might be running ball C2 powder through it. That ball powder that's got all different sizes of balls in it. So the best thing I could come up with was I had this old watch band made out of stainless steel. And you can see right here, it looks like miniature, like chain mail from the medieval days. But we got it whittled out, the punch holes up were punched out, and all threaded, and it just fit perfectly over here, where we're not going to have any, you know, chasing powder around and all of that. And for an extra touch, we you know, we had this also, this piece of brass that fit perfectly over the top of the powder hopper. And we thought, well, you know, why not make it look real nice and trick. And that's the kind of things we kind of like to have. And you got to look good, you know. So anyway, that's what you would be doing if you run across to one of these. And believe me, I tried to find 1 7/8 inside diameter clear tubing, and there is no such animal. So you would have to go to Redding. Well, actually, Redding referred me to Graff & Sons in Mexico, Missouri. They'll be right across from the John Deere dealer there. So that's where you have to go, and they're nice people to deal with. Okay, Works really smooth, and it probably going to be a pretty good powder cutter too. So I think I think I've covered just about everything we can for you today, and I hope this has helped you. If you run across one of these little darlings, well, that's what you would have to be doing. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on our next video. Bye-bye. Was that worth the shit?
Mm-hmm.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
How long?